Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish and welcome to the Artist Haven. In tonight's live stream, it is Friday night Color Palette Challenge. And that means that I've gathered some of my creative friends and we're going to take one palette and make a multitude of projects with it. So you don't want to miss this inspirational live stream. And just remember, if it can happen, it will happen on a live. So give us a little leeway on audio issues, maybe a few video issues, that kind of thing. But before we get started, let me introduce my love, my darling, my executive producer, Mr. Michael Sean Carter.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Color Palette Challenge. We're so glad you're here. And let's introduce these artists that we have here tonight. They're in California. Janice Pittman. Hello, Janice.
Hello.
Hello. What are you going to work on tonight?
I have a panel and paint, and I'm going to do a little abstract project.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
All your stuff is interesting. And I mean that in the non-Minnesota way. I mean that in a good way. So.
Oh, bless your heart.
I hope you mean that in the Minnesota way.
Yes, I do.
So who do we have next?
Also, we have KP. That's Karen Peabody. Hello, Karen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, KP. Hello. Happy Friday. Friday. I am so glad it's Friday. I've got three, I think they're 8x8 panels, and we lost a dear family member this week, and so I am making something for each member of our immediate family in remembrance of her, and I'm going to start out, thanks, yeah, I'm going to start using our colors for tonight.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, KP.
Thank you very much.
But
I'm very happy to be here.
I'm so grateful you're here.
Well, I'm happy that you're here.
Sometimes
Thank you.
there's not words.
No, thank you.
What do we have next, Michael?
Last, certainly not least, Angie Mason. Angie Mason Fluid Art. Hello, Angie.
Hello, everybody. That was my best Kermit arm there. Oh, don't look at that turkey waddle. Jesus. Did you see that?
No.
And,
I don't know.
and you want to know something? The turkey waddle, when you shake your arm and the fat on the bottom of your arm. I only have it on my right arm because I had my shoulder replaced. The other arm's okay. This one, waddle. So, I mean, it would look better if I had it on both arms. Yeah, I know. But, I got to be different. So, I love you guys. And, my turkey waddle is sexy and I embrace it. So, anyway, cheers to everyone.
Cheers. Yep.
I have been painting all day long. I have paint in places that I had no idea could get paint on them, but they did. So I'm going to have to use the vegetable brush in the shower tonight. So anyway, I tried to get really close to the palette. I have just I love you. Okay, so
I just got a mental
am I missing a color?
of a vegetable brush in the shower, and it struck me as funny. Okay, I am so sorry.
It's for cleanliness.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
It's for cleanliness and fun times. I'm kidding. Okay. On that note, I think I have enough colors. Can you guys? Are there 4 colors in the palette, or are there 5? I think I'm missing one.
You're missing your dark blue.
You need a dark blue.
Okay, I got it. I got it going on. I will have dark blue.
There you go, Ange.
And I don't know what I'm doing, but you guys are going to enjoy it, and you're going to laugh. So that's.
We're gonna laugh just because
all matters.
Because we love you.
That's right. I love you guys.
So tonight,
It's all good.
I am going to be using the Nina Exact Index cardstock. It's 110-pound paper. But here's the thing that I have. I go and make tags, and I always make a mess of the backside that I want to keep clean. So I'm going to try a little experiment tonight. I'm going to take some press and seal and put it on the side that I don't want to get any glue or anything on it. And I am going to be using papers that I made. Was it Wednesday night? I can't remember. It was a day that ended in Y. But then I went back this morning on our live stream and I zhuzhed some of these papers up.
Yeah.
These papers up.
They are gorgeous.
I zhuzhed them up with a little bit of gold, a little bit of white, a little bit of black, some Posca pen. Well, they're not Posca pens. They're
like paint pens.
Paint pens. And that one I didn't do it too. But I had a lot of fun with it. And these pages turned out like this one. I'm just like, whoa, Nelly. But this one was whoa, Nelly, right off the plate. But I also,
Whoa, Nelly.
I wanted to see if there's a way that I can neaten myself because I am a klutz and I get shit everywhere. So it's just how I roll. So we're going to try the press and seal and see if that helps keep the backside nice and white like I want it to be.
That's how we like it.
I like things clean and tidy. And,
That's exactly right. Especially a backside.
Yeah.
Well, especially the backside. Get that vegetable brush out.
Yep. Get that vegetable brush.
Get that vegetable brush out in the shower.
That's what we're going to do.
Clean and you have a lot of fun with it. So that's what I'm talking about.
I love you.
You are funny as
So
hell. Okay.
I'm real.
You are funny.
So
I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a really good mood today.
no
apologies.
for being in a good mood.
I love it.
I need one of those 7-second delays like CBS has.
No, we don't worry about anything right now. We just don't worry. Because what's the worst they're gonna do? Take the video down? Okay, it's okay.
She's
Not
not
right.
worried. I love it. Not
I don't
worried.
worry about anything
Don't
anymore.
worry.
I just don't.
I mean, I started early with
What's
the
the
vegetable
point?
brush, so I mean, I think we're going to be all right.
Right? Right. Right. The endorphins. The endorphins are pumping.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's rewind this a little bit and get back on track. Hey, Michael, would you be so kind to help us say hello to those in chat? Would you be so kind?
Michael.
Did he
Michael,
leave
are
us?
you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Michael.
Is he on the
I'm
floor?
Yeah. So let's say hello to a few people in the chat tonight.
Oh, they're right.
So I see the McDivotts are there. Diane and Tony McDivitt. Hello, guys.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Helen's here tonight. Aloha, Helen.
Aloha.
Hi, Helen.
Mahalo, Helen.
And
she
they're in
said.
Australia. That is the fine art of distraction. Hello, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Yeah. Can't do it.
I'm getting better.
Me either. Right. We'll get there.
Oh my God. Yeah.
All the way in Arizona, that is Julie E. Acrylic painting with Julie E. Hello, Julie.
Julie E in the house. There she is.
She says, good day from Aussie. That is Resin Heaven Studios, Sue Ashworth. Hello, Sue.
Sue.
Oh. Hey, Sue.
All right, that one wasn't as good.
You get an A for effort. You tried.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
it is a good effort. Mhm. All right, don't everybody talk at once.
Too quiet. I was gonna say it's too quiet. I'm getting nervous.
Like,
I'm in trouble.
what
Something's
happened?
wrong.
Yeah, right.
Never. You're never in trouble.
Oh, my friend.
Yeah. Right.
We'll talk later.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Oh my
Biscuits.
God. I'm so glad that one of my art angels got me some Prussian blue paint. I love my
Ooh,
angels,
that's
man.
nice.
Prussian
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
It's a staple color, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Prussian blue is great.
It is my
Yeah.
staple color, and I haven't had it for quite some time. I even tried to create it with some other blue, and it just didn't
I
work.
hate to be like the odd girl out,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mhm.
I actually like Windsor blue from Windsor and Newton better than Prussian blue.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm
Yeah, I'm
using.
a big fan. I'm a big
The
fan
Windsor
of Windsor
blue.
blue as
Oh,
well.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I love the
I've
Windsor
never
blue.
tried it.
Oh, it's
I gotta
It's-
tell you.
How?
Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. You
I'm
finish.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, you go. No, you go. No,
Angie,
no you
go.
no you go. No you go.
Angie, go.
I was just going to ask if it is comparable in price to like Amsterdam and stuff like that.
If you get it on sale,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
it's very comparable. If you
I-
don't get it on
Yeah.
sale, I'd actually say it's about the same price when
Yeah.
you buy it. Like
Oh,
per-
okay.
Because you get tubes like this size.
Yeah.
This is a 2 fluid ounce, and I think this is $4.
Yeah.
But you can
And
get the big jars too. They have the
Yeah.
big jars online.
Uh-huh.
And if you watch like Michael's, you can get these like buy one get one 50% off or buy one get one free, that kind of thing. So it's actually like less expensive than some
I
of the
find too with the Windsor Newton, comparable to the Amsterdam. I use a little bit less
Mhm.
of the Windsor Newton.
Mhm.
The pigment
Yeah.
is amazing.
It
Yes.
really is good
Okay.
for like a student grade paint. I
Yeah.
agree. I do. I've stocked up on Winsor and Newton for that reason. I think it's probably the best value out there for the like non-professional paints, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Well, the Galleria
Okay.
acrylic are like a student, or I think a
Yes,
step
it
above
is a student.
Yeah.
grade.
Okay.
They're kind of like an intermediate grade, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They
And then
definitely
they have a professional acrylic as
Yep.
well. And I had my hands on 2 bottles of that.
uh-huh.
And that was amazing. But
Good stuff.
sometime I will use the Windsor blue so you can see, because it's a little bit, it's kind of dark, but it's a little bit more bright than
Yeah.
the
I'm using it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Yeah, I
go.
like the brightness.
It's got like almost a little bit of a sheeny brightness to it.
Yeah.
And
And
if
it's
you want
very
it darker,
Yeah, I like
just add
that.
a little bit of Payne's gray.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
I find it's very close to a navy blue, which I like very much. Whereas I think Payne's gray leans more towards a very dark blue black. Like it's still blue, but
Yeah.
it's like a blackish blue.
Right, but you can
I
take
Mhm.
Windsor and Newton Windsor blue and add Payne's gray to it to make it a deeper and darker
you
color.
could, yeah. I discovered a new color though, and it's new to the Liquitex Heavy Body line, and I'm experimenting with it, and I've been playing with it a lot in the last few weeks, and I'm not sure where I stand on it. You know, with the caveat that Windsor blue is my favorite dark blue, but this is Liquitex Heavy Body Professional Indigo, and it's new to their heavy body line, and I'm
Oh.
kind of liking it. It's like
Ooh,
yeah, it's just got a
yummy.
little, it's
Oh.
different than Windsor blue, but it's a dark blue. And I
love
like them
indigo.
both for different reasons. Yeah, I like it a lot. So I'm actually using that tonight.
That sounds
So
yummy.
yeah,
Very nice.
It's a nice
I love
color.
indigo.
Yeah, it's a nice
Mm.
one. Me too. Yeah.
And I think we got a super sticker.
What?
Oh, Helen.
Down.
Very
That little
cool.
baby
Very
in the
cool.
background.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Is it
Helen.
Well, Helen, thank you so much for that super sticker. You made this.
Mahalo, Helen. I love you, Helen.
I
Yeah.
love her. She's so awesome.
Yes,
Super
she is.
sweet.
She is. And
I gotta wear her.
everybody is
Oh,
awesome.
go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just say everybody that hangs out with us is awesome. We have like
Oh my
the
God, yeah.
awesome of crews.
It's
that come-
always a party.
Yes,
Yeah. We have
You
good
know,
folks.
we
have
don't have
good
any
folks.
drama. Other than
Nope.
family drama, which is something you can't avoid anyway.
Can't avoid that.
But we don't have
Nope.
any drama amongst ourselves because we're adults and we treat each other like adults most of the time.
And we're a tribe.
Yes,
That's right. We are a tribe.
We do everything
And
with love,
we
and
support each
so
other no matter
if that's
what.
something you are looking for, and you need some positive vibes in your life, make sure to head over to our Discord server.
Come
Discord.
on and join in. What is
Yes.
Discord,
Yeah.
Tish?
So,
Could you please tell us what Discord is?
yes, please. Please.
I would
Tish.
like to
Discord
know.
is a wonderful community on another platform that is not Facebook. There are no ads. It's
Woohoo.
free to join. And you get to hang out with other cool artists from all across the world. And it's just a cool place to hang out. So,
Sure is.
Yay.
there's impromptu live streams just on Discord. Hasn't been for a couple of weeks now because I've been busy with work stuff and life stuff and stuff. So
Puffin.
it'll get better.
Stuff.
Stuff and stuff.
Stuff and stuff.
That's how life works, right?
Absolutely. Hey, is anybody looking at the chat?
I am not. I don't have my computer up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I
was just
glanced.
It's
wondering.
thankfully
Disco
one of my art angels,
Dabo Hippo.
Disco
Hey.
Dabo. What?
Disco Dabo.
Yeah, that
That's-
hippo, when he turns his head, never mind. That's going too far.
Dear. Oh dear.
It doesn't look like he's rubbing his arm. I mean, I was like, what
Oh,
is that
dear.
hippopotamus
What's he
doing?
rubbing?
Oh dear. That
What is
hippo.
he rubbing?
I know,
Oh.
right? It's like,
What are you guys talking
Right.
about?
Angie.
I'm
Angie.
so completely lost.
Right.
sorry.
That
It's the
hippo.
first thing I saw.
The one on the
I love you,
super
Helen.
sticker.
The one on the super. Hello, everybody. Look, I'm going to rub my arm, but it doesn't look like an arm.
Oh.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Where did it go?
I
getting
don't
I don't
know.
know. I think
I don't have chat pulled up in
you guys are missing out. Let me just tell you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Hippo.
Hello, Mr. Hippo.
Okay.
How do you do?
Okay. All right.
Disco Dabo Hippo. What was he doing with his Dabo? That's what I want to know.
No, a dongle.
His
Or his
dongle.
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 That's crazy that we all just said
Damn
that at
it.
the same time.
Dongle.
Dongle. It's like
He's dongling it all right.
The
He's like, hi, everybody.
legendary
Here I go.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Tish, I apologize. I'll be
Why
quiet.
are you apologizing?
All right.
She's so big.
Because I just said Disco Dabo is just like rubbing one out on the super chat.
Well, and maybe it is.
Well, if the YouTube police come after me, then
Hey,
we're going to have a talk about Disco Dabo.
like I said, I rub my hand
Right.
out all the time. I get cramps in my hand and I gotta rub it out.
Yeah.
I
Gotta
give
right.
myself my own
Yeah.
hand job and just
Yeah.
rub it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love you, Tish. I love you so much.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is happening?
oh yeah. I am a bad influence.
I was
Oh.
this way long before
And I
you
just said hand job, and so I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just get used to me. This is how I am. You can love me or you can hate me. It doesn't matter.
I'm loving you, baby.
I am loving you.
I am loving you.
Because,
Oh my goodness.
oh, that is
It is
funny.
what it is. That's what my ex
Oh.
say all the
And
time.
that's all it is.
And there you go, and there you are.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Bordeaux
What do I
red.
put in next?
I don't want these to overlap too much.
Come on, Bordeaux red. Be nice.
Oh, I'm jealous that you have Bordeaux red.
Oh, me too. I haven't had that in so long.
It's like I get these emails from Arteza, and I'm like, is it? No. Is it? No.
Darn it, yeah.
Quit sending me your crap. I just want your Bordeaux red.
Yeah, they better get on the stick because.
No kidding. I'm gonna
I
find.
think there's a color. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I think there's a color that out there that's comparable. I think it's golden. I saw Mina using it. Golden's permanent.
Yeah, but gold is
Maroon?
expensive.
They have a permanent
It's either
maroon.
permanent
Yeah.
maroon or permanent magenta. I can't remember which one it is, but it's
The
real
maroon
close.
is close.
Because the magenta is more pink.
Yeah.
But I love that color. But if you want it in a metallic, and I'm not kidding you, it is tone for tone, almost exactly the same red. It's just metallic. You need to get the Rust-Oleum Ruby.
Yes. I love that
is-
color.
It is so
I love
okay.
Art
perfect.
Secrets. Oh,
So
boy.
perfect.
Yeah, and it's getting hard to find too, I tell you.
If you need it,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got 2 of them because I try to hoard it. Where'd it go?
well, sometimes you got to do that.
I like it a lot. I like it and I like it a lot.
And I don't say that just
I like it a lot. Oh my god, I like it a lot.
I do. Okay.
I don't know. That's a pretty small canvas. I think I may have done too much color. I mean, too much paint. Oh well.
Never too
There's
much
no such
paint.
thing as too much paint, just like there's no such thing as too much chocolate,
That's
or
right.
too much wine, or
That's
too much
right.
laughter.
That's right. You go, Tish.
Amen. Or too much,
Yeah,
anything.
that too.
You know. Yeah.
Too many cookies.
We're getting, chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that reminds me, I've got cookies in the freezer that I need, or in the refrigerator I need to bake off like tomorrow.
Oh.
What's Michael
Michael
doing in the
decided to
fridge?
pull
You
out of
had
the
me at
freezer.
cookies, Ted.
I need to do it. I probably should do it tonight while it's still cool out because it's supposed to get hotter. So,
Near me.
got so many things going on. Darn it.
Me too.
Yeah,
Pardon me,
Liquitex
ladies
Basics Cadmium
gentlemen.
Red Deep. That's it, Julie. That was the one I was trying to think of.
Oh,
That one's really
yeah.
comparable to it too.
Okay.
I forgot about that
I
one.
have to make mental notes here because I need to remember this stuff.
I'm gonna have to shake my box because I'm at the bottom of it.
Oh dear. Bottom of a box.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Listen.
I'm talking about the box of wine, guys.
Yeah. Keep your box to
Yeah.
yourself. Keep your box to
Uh-huh.
yourself.
Don't
Yeah.
when it starts dribbling out, don't think that it's empty. You got to shake that stuff out.
Shake, shake, shake.
That's what he said.
Shake,
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 shake.
shake. Shake your box. Shake your box.
Shake that box.
Put your shit in a box. Okay. Not
Okay.
your shit. You know what I mean. Okay. Got a full glass. Everything is going well.
Mhm.
Oh, and I kicked the camera. Oh boy, I bet Michael liked that. Oh, I don't want that painting in there. Oh.
I'm so dizzy.
All right. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, everybody. Look, you guys already are halfway done, and I'm just like, do, do, do.
Dur, dur, dur.
You're fine.
Dur, 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 dur.
We're not
I honestly still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what
Me
kind of
too.
pour I'm going to do.
Yes.
Really?
Thank you. Well, I'm not.
All right, well, what
pouring,
we gonna
but I
do?
don't know what I'm doing. I'm like just. I'm flailing and failing here, pretty much.
No, there's no such
What do you
thing.
want to do, Ann? What do you
You know,
want
I'm
to
not
do?
sure. I'm not
What do you
sure. I got
feel
the
like
oh, man.
off the top of your head, just like what's on the top of your mind?
I don't know. I mean,
This
I've got
should be 13.
the well, the top of my mind. No, I'm holding the cup above the canvas, and I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I've never had a quandary like this. I mean, I'm like paralyzed,
Just
guys.
go. Just go. Just close your eyes and go.
Do a sparkle splat.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. I
Mhm.
don't even know what that is, but it sounds
Neither do
exciting.
I.
It's kind of like what's his name? Brock. What's his name? That did the marble thing?
Oh, B.R. Turner.
Yeah, B.R. Turner. He throws the paint on the. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. It's kind
I
of a
almost
small
went into
canvas. I'm
Boogie
afraid.
Nights mode
Oh,
with
that's
Brock
true.
Landers. Sorry.
Boogie
Don't
Nights.
hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Yeah, don't hate.
You know what?
Rocklanders.
I'm gonna try and do a ring for it. We'll see.
There you go.
Okay, go for it.
You do you, Ange.
Yeah, I'm
Do
gonna do
whatever
me.
makes your little heart
Do it.
sparkle.
I always do me, Tish, and I will do it again, again and again and again.
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
I'm not saying the word.
We need a good rim shot. But got one of those?
But bump.
Oh boy.
No, not right now. It is on
No,
the
let's
list yet,
let's
but
do
I
it,
haven't
Bubba.
gotten that far yet.
Okay, it's time to paint.
All right.
Okay.
Sometimes great ideas aren't so great. I'm just
Great
saying.
ideas are always great ideas. It's just what you do
Yes.
with that great idea.
Yeah.
Don't stick it in a box.
Stick it in a box. And then
in a box.
stick it in a box with a
Nice going there,
vegetable
yo.
scrubber.
Vegetable scrubber.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
wonky. Oh, yay!
All right. What am I doing?
I'm getting that wrist action a lot better than before. It's not coming out like a triangle. It's coming out like a circle.
All right.
Work
I'm gonna-
it.
Where's my? There it is.
Okay.
Come on, baby, get out.
Primitive
Frog here.
You know
All
why
right.
I make paper art? Because I get to rip shit. That's why
yeah.
I like it.
I love ripping. I love ripping.
Because
stuff.
ripping paper is satisfying.
Feels so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
I love
Yes.
that.
Had a bad day? Go rip some paper.
Yes.
Roar.
Yeah.
I love that.
The only thing
It does
missing is
feel
some
good.
Five-Finger Death Punch or Disturbed or some really heavy metal, Pantera, Metallica, something. Roar.
Oh, I love it. I love Metallica.
You guys are making me laugh, but you're bringing me back to an era, which is making me think of other things, and I'm just having like a total.
Is that a good thing?
Is anybody watching the Depp Heard trial?
Yeah.
So
No.
at some point today, because I was watching the closing arguments, somebody in the chat of the channel that I was watching, if you're
D?
familiar, what?
Was it Emily
D.
D?
Baker?
Yeah.
Gotta love
MDB.
that woman.
Yeah, I believe someone in the chat said I guess directed about the defendant's counsel, Elaine. He-Man wants his hairstyle back.
Yeah.
Did anybody see that? And I just burst out. Well, first of all, I couldn't because I was at work. But when you're talking Metallica, like that's my era, and like that's Metallica, He-Man. That was all like in the same era for me. And you just brought me right there, and I'm sorry. Total like left turn. Sorry there, hard left, but
It's okay.
I could not stop laughing because sometimes I just love the internet. I love like the creativity of the people on the
The
internet.
random shit that happens.
When I saw that He-Man wants his hairstyle back, I was like, "Oh my god, yes!" That is so true. Like I don't know.
Oh my god, she looks,
It
yeah,
was, but it's true. I mean, that's,
yeah,
that is true.
exactly.
I don't know
Like,
who that
They were
is.
saying one of the days I was watching it, I don't watch it too much, but one of the days I was watching it, they were saying that Amber Heard was saying that because of his defamation, she wasn't getting acting jobs anymore. And
Yeah.
it's like, I don't remember her in anything, to be quite honest with you. But
before she was with Johnny Depp,
Yeah,
right?
she was
Right.
right,
She was in a
right.
Johnny
She was
Depp
nothing.
movie. And then
Yeah,
she
Right.
was
She
in
wasn't.
Aquaman.
She was not
then
in
I think
anything
that's pretty much it.
memorable.
That's
except
what they
for
were talking about.
Zombieland. Yeah, except for
They were.
Zombieland, and she was in Zombieland for like 5 minutes.
Oh, was she?
Was
Yeah,
she
if you
really?
go to the, she was in the original
Yeah.
Zombieland. She was like the girl in apartment number 9. Like she
Yeah.
didn't even have a name,
yeah,
right?
Oh,
But in the
yes.
very beginning,
He
in the
died
very
right away
beginning, when
because she
everybody
became a
starts
zombie
turning,
right away.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and he had to run away from her.
Yeah.
She was in
It's
that.
like real life.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yep,
Well, life imitates art.
But
yep.
yeah, she was in.
Well,
she
and they
was
were
in
saying
Go ahead.
she was
Go ahead.
saying that she didn't get a part in, I don't know if it was, kick the camera again, sorry. If it was Aquaman or
Mhm.
I don't know, I don't remember, but
They
it was
reduced her role.
Aquaman.
Yeah,
They reduced her role, and she said it was because of him. And
Mhm.
they had the actual executive producer and
They
director,
did. Yep.
and they said no, it had nothing to do with that. It's just she and John, or what's his name, Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa.
Jason
Yeah,
Momoa.
Jason
and
Momoa.
chemistry
her-
on screen.
Yeah. He said they
Yeah.
just didn't have the chemistry. And it's like, well, hell no. He was probably scared to death that she was going to choke him to death or something.
Yeah.
Or poop on his
I mean,
bed.
how can you have
I think she has a reputation in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I think that precedes.
Well, she definitely does now because she took a dump in his bed. And that, my friends, is sickening.
But there's a lot of actresses that have those reputations, even going back into the 30s and 40s, and that was kind of the type of thing
Pooping in a bed?
that they have actually. I'm sure they.
Or that they're despicable people in real life.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
No, it's just one of those things where people in production and the people that produce movies, they know how people are, and sometimes they either care or they don't. I mean, if they're looking at sheer numbers, they're looking at dollar amounts. And if they think that something is actually going to, turn big bucks, they'll look the other way. Or if they think that something's not going to sell because all of a sudden you said, I hate kittens, you're out. And it's just as simple as that. And I think whenever
who hates kittens?
Well, I don't know.
JK, Michael.
But it's just. It's the nature of the beast. And honestly, Johnny Depp is Johnny Depp. And I mean, from a guy's perspective, Amber Heard, yeah, sure. There's a bunch of us that knew who Amber Heard was because, she was she's
gorgeous.
She's a hot ass bitch.
Literally
and
beautiful.
I mean, she was just one of those chicks that, a lot of guys that thought, hey,
she's gorgeous.
But it was one of those things where it doesn't matter other than the fact that, he's always been a bad boy. She's been a bad girl. You're going to have tension like that. I'm not justifying anything that they
toxic.
had. Right.
Yeah, toxic with a capital T.
But
Evelyn Warner says, nasty, nasty woman, mommy dearest. You got it, Evelyn.
You're going to get backlash in your job whenever you're in the public eye. So if they're up and saying, hey, you know what, we're not going to hire you, that's just it. And a lot of times
I thought it was funny because the producer was just like, no, it had nothing to do with that. It was the fact that, she just didn't really have any chemistry with Jason Momoa. And it's like, I mean, and that's kind of a cut down, when you think about it. I mean, she's there with Jason Momoa, I mean.
And that could be part one of 10 things that they were looking at. And then also when this cropped up, they thought, well, this will just be something else that we can lose out on comparative to percentages. They don't want to take that chance.
Right.
And they'll just
Right,
recast
right.
somebody. You've had that, all the time. They'll recast somebody because they're just sort of like, hey, I mean, they're into drugs, they're into alcohol, they've got mental issues. The public is perceiving them wrong. There's 1,000 things.
Or all of the above.
Or all the above. Yep.
Yeah. Well, and she cut his finger off. Did you guys know that? The tip of his finger. Good.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Well, about the finger, there's a lot of conflicting testimony about that. I'm going to be fair about that. That was one of the things that, although he says that, there really is no, I'm not sure the evidence indicates that.
Oh, okay. I thought they had a picture of the finger on the floor.
Well,
I might be wrong.
Happened. It happened. The finger was amputated. Yes. I think the issue is whether or not she's the cause of the finger amputation.
You've had a bad date when.
Yeah. But I think bottom line, their relationship was extremely toxic, as we've all said. And that came through, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Yeah.
So just
toxic ain't good.
Yeah, two people better off not being together.
In the same room together.
But keep in mind, what this actual trial is about is the op-ed. Was it actually something directed towards Johnny Depp, referring to Johnny Depp, and did he have monetary loss? Civil suits are about monetary issues, and that's what they're going to be. And it's got to be a preponderance of the evidence comparative to what a civil and criminal case
Well, it's actually a higher, so preponderance is the normal standard of evidence, the normal burden of proof.
Right.
He has to meet that. Johnny Depp
has to meet that
clear and convincing evidence.
That because he is the
very
plaintiff.
High standard.
Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
And he actually has to meet two separate standards of proof in that defamation count
that the jury will agree upon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is a jury trial, and we're looking at, what is it, Karen? 9, I think. They don't, the 7 and 2 alternates. Yeah. On this one. Yeah. 7, 2 alternates. So that's going to be the difficult
part.
part.
Virginia has 7. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll see what they do, and they did go home today.
Today they wrapped it all up. They had the closing arguments, both sides. And the judge gave them kudos for being so considerate to the staff and the bailiffs.
Really?
Yeah. Bailiffs
cool.
And everyone. And
that's nice. I'm sure they were ready for some time off. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be.
Well, they were under the scrutiny of everybody. I mean, hell, everybody's been watching them. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long trial. It's like to get called for jury duty and then be on that trial, which is like awesome. And then also like, oh my God, because it has been 6 weeks. I mean, it's been a long time. That's a lot. I've
never done jury duty.
What's that?
I've never done jury duty.
Oh, really?
It's fun.
I want to. Nobody ever calls me.
You know what? I would like to as well, and I've never been called either.
What's up with that, KP?
Why
don't they call us?
They know you want to, so you're too eager.
Yeah.
That's
too cute.
They're not going
I'm
to
always too eager.
Angie's an eager beaver, so they're like, nope.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you want it too much. No.
I was called.
I'm done.
3 times I went in for jury.
Really?
3 times.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm older than you, so why don't I get called?
And the funny thing of it was, as I was a law enforcement officer, we were supposed to be exempt from that. We weren't supposed to get called in.
Mm-hmm.
And they called me in once, and then they immediately dismissed me. The judge immediately dismissed me. Then after I left law enforcement, they called me in twice. And once was on a sexual assault trial. And I even went ahead and I went through the process, but the defense attorney went ahead and cut me loose. And it was me and another
Interesting.
former deputy.
Interesting.
Yeah. So both of us were cut. And
Yeah.
and then one
Back
just
of my book.
the selection they make, because they'll bring in several people. If they go ahead and they get their jury and you're still sitting out there in the, along with the rest of the cows waiting to see if you're going to go get milk or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
been
that's
it.
not it.
Yeah. And, I'm sure now that I've said it, I'm probably going to get a notice next week.
That was a lazy move. I know. I'm probably going to too, and I'm going to be like, "Damn it! Should have kept my mouth shut."
No,
You always want something that's juicy, though. You want something that's like
Yeah.
a good criminal
the one
case.
time I got called was for a murder trial.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I knew the guy. Like, I didn't know him. He
Oh.
wasn't like my best friend, but he was a convenience store worker at a convenience store that I frequented 5 mornings a week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
And
That's
so
tough.
as soon
So
as
did they
found
keep you
that
on?
out, they kicked me faster than you could even think of.
Because he's waving to the guy across the room. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be in
Wow.
some really big trial that I can just, like the guy thought
Yeah.
he could get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no,
Mm.
sir, because you got mama on your jury. So get to stepping, get your stripes on, because you're going down, brother. That's what I want to do. But if I say that, then they'll say, okay, thank you, madam. Out the door you go.
True that. True that.
I'm serious, man. I want to seriously, with everything going on, I just really want to give like some serious justice to people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I do get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. So many people out there need justice. And
Get your
Sadly,
cake.
a lot of them won't get it, but I believe that what you put out comes back to you. So
threefold, baby, threefold.
You're going to get it. Well, some people say threefold, some people say tenfold, some people just say get it back. So, you know what? I'm just going to stick with the one-fold.
My
and
one.
hope for 10.
Yeah, one sounds good to me.
If I put out positive energy, I hope I get just the same amount of positive energy back. That's all I hope for. If I get more than that, kudos.
Kudos. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know. Everything's just so screwed up.
Yeah, life is just screwed up. It's just.
I heard more stuff on the news tonight, and I'm not going to say much about it just because we're all in good moods and we're going to have fun and everything. But, about Texas and I just,
Yeah.
It's tough stuff. It's tough stuff.
Yeah,
I know.
it's tough. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, I can't.
Yeah.
I shouldn't watch it. Is the problem.
I try not to. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to keep my head in the sand, but I try to keep my head in the sand.
Well, that's me too, because like when you're sensitive, you feel everything that they're all feeling, whether they're on TV or not. I mean, you feel it all. And but I feel also like they had to live through it, so I should at least have to watch it, And so I watch it all day long, and then it drives me crazy. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be critical, but from one sensitive to another, and I am highly sensitive, and there's like an official term for that. If you're a sensitive person, you probably know that. But
empath.
Yeah. I mean, some people call it empath. Some people call it highly sensitive person. But I definitely identify with that. And at some point, you have to physically take steps for self-preservation, because you just can't eat, you can't take in that much over, because it'll just it'll short you out,
It'll eat you alive.
Short circuiting a breaker kind of thing. There's just way too much pulling on that power source, and then you're
Yeah.
just like, boom. And
I've been
I
told
really
that
struggle with that.
I don't know if you've been told this, but I've been told to, when you get up in the morning, do a protective, whatever you want to call it, protective bubble, protective sphere,
Yeah.
protective aura. And
Yeah.
it really does work, but it's like, it's so hard
It
to do,
helps.
when you get up in the
It
morning,
takes
you're running
time.
around, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It
And,
takes time.
then you forget, and then you see stuff going on in the world, and you're just like, I'm all over it, man.
Yeah.
I'm like on a roller coaster. It's
Right.
good.
Yeah.
But
It's
the truth is that, so one of the things I'm learning is, and I'm still learning, I'll be learning till the day they
Oh
put me
yeah.
6 feet under, but, you know, you can, if you forgot, you can take that moment right then and do your thing, like you didn't lose your, like, you're not a goner right there just because you didn't do it first thing,
Right.
and
Right. Like, as soon as you
sometimes,
remember, do it.
yeah, and just take that time, and if you have to kind of like separate yourself from other things to do that, so that you're not distracted and it's effective. um and
Yeah.
sometimes I have to literally pull away, and in the last few years, um one of the things I've had to do, because I can't, with just the amount of stuff going on, I
Mm-hmm.
can't keep up. It just, I feel like I'm constantly like tapping into my reserves, which is not a
Yes.
good thing.
Yes.
And so my husband and I, sometimes I have to really say, you know what, because my husband loves political news, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the thing that just drains me the most.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I just say, you know what, I've got to have a news free zone. Like, I have
Yeah.
to. So
Yep.
right now is one of those times, and we have Food Network on all the time. And if it's not Food Network, it's like something else that's like comedy or like animated movies. I don't know, but like, yeah, there's no news in this house right now because I can't do it. I just can't.
Yeah.
Um,
I know,
and
girl.
no, understanding our limits, I
Mm.
think, is part of the battle. Knowing where those limits are and what really like
See, that's my
taps into
problem.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't. I think I can just take it all on, and I usually do, and then I end up
yeah.
crashing and
I'm like
burning.
I'm like you. I mean, I have the same propensity, because I care.
Yeah.
I'm compassionate and I feel deeply, and that stuff, it's like I've got deep caverns inside where that stuff could
Mm-hmm.
go, and it
Yes,
can be
ma'am.
very difficult. Yeah. And so I relate to it. But I also just know, like, I've learned, like I said, I'm on a learning journey. I'm still learning with it, but I've learned I've had an opportunity to kind of improve my coping mechanisms with it. And
Uh-huh.
some days I do better with it than others. I'm not perfect. Some days I have times where I've overdone it,
Yeah.
like, I think, kind of comes with the territory, but,
Oh yeah.
so I'm certainly not trying to preach at you or anything like that, but
Oh no, not at all. I appreciate it, because I do need,
yeah.
bless
Excuse me
you. I
just
Bless
a
do need
you.
help with that, because yeah, I just,
good.
any injustice I see, I'm just
Yeah.
like, that's it. I put my cape on and out I go. And sometimes that's not good.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons. So it can be a huge motivator, like, I don't want to ignore the positives, because because of that, it motivates you. It's like a superpower. Like, if we were in a Marvel Comics world, like, this would be our superpower, right? And there really is a lot of benefit to it. And I think it really benefits others. It doesn't benefit me. It definitely benefits other people. But I also think, and I'm not making the Marvel superhero character like seriously remark. I'm just kind of cheeky saying that, but it's an
Yeah.
ability, it's something that we have that's different, but that like really does help other people. It can be meaningful in certain situations. And so
And I can say, you said that it's not like all that helpful for us, but you know, so in some ways, in one way, I think
uh-huh.
it is. And I don't know if you'll
Yeah.
agree with me or not. But
Yeah.
when you're sensitive and you got somebody telling you one thing, you know what they're feeling.
Yeah.
You
So
can,
you see right
yeah,
through whatever
you
they're
can see
saying.
through them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. You feel,
Hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
what somebody's thinking before they even open their mouth.
I
So
do
it's
too.
like,
I do
Yep.
too.
that's
Yep.
very helpful because
Yep.
then you can tell who's a bullshitter and who's not. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
So that, in
I
that
do.
sense, I think that it's really, really helpful.
It
Because when
is
I was
very
younger
helpful.
and I didn't understand it and I didn't understand how to use it, I mean, I let people walk all over me, and
Me
I
too.
mean,
Oh,
it's
me
just,
too.
yeah,
I've had a plenty. You know, you and I could probably talk for hours, but I've had my own experiences, and they've been very similar.
yeah,
And I think only in my later, you know, in my mature adulthood have I been able to really grab hold of it to try to, you know,
yes,
engage with it to manage it appropriately
yeah.
in a healthy way for me. But yeah, my
Well, when you're
younger
younger,
years are,
you're afraid of it.
you are,
Yep.
and you're also, there's so many hormones, there's so much else going on that I was
Right.
just not even understanding that that's what was happening.
Oh, I
And
know.
I think, you know, that's part of, you know, for me, that's part of my story, at least. It's just, you know, it's very hard to identify things like that when you're younger because there is so much else going on that's legitimately biological. And
Right. And
so,
your
you
friends and
know,
family don't understand either. Like my brother was like, "You're a witch."
exactly.
I mean, and he was just kidding,
Nobody understands it. Nobody
but
understands it.
right.
Yep.
It's just, yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't really want to hear that at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still don't. I still don't. And the frustration I bump into is that when people, you know, when I try to have adult conversations with people in a reasonable manner and in an appropriate tone of voice, in an adult way with boundaries, blah, 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 and then people will say, you're just being too sensitive.
Oh,
And
yeah. Yeah.
I have developed a response to that,
Oh,
which a
tell me
lot of
what it
people,
is. I need it.
mm, well, I mean, first of all, most people are sensitive. You know, no one likes to be, I think the problem is when people say you're being too sensitive, they're gaslighting you.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
trying to tell
yeah.
you, oh, you know what? That's not happening. You're imagining it.
You're
And
crazy. Yeah.
the answer is
I've heard that so
no.
much.
Yeah, the answer is no. I'm not imagining it, and I don't know anybody who would feel good after someone said XYZ to them.
Right.
And
Yep.
people usually don't know what to do with that, and that usually doesn't go over very well, but it is the truth. And unfortunately, it does need to be said when someone says you're being too sensitive, and they're completely invalidating you when you're trying to have an adult conversation about real
Absolutely.
things in an
Yes.
appropriate way. You
Yes.
know, like, and that's the baseline of what I'm saying. Adult conversation, appropriate way, like even
Yes.
tone of voice, etc. And then someone says, I think you're being too sensitive. Well, okay.
I always
Then
ask
you,
them,
Well,
define too sensitive.
right.
well, and
What
I
is your
don't,
definition? Because I'm a human and I have emotion. So please explain to me what your definition of too sensitive is.
and it's sort of, so you're kind of like, you're like, it begs the question, like, so if someone said this to you, you would feel okay about it and you wouldn't, your feelings wouldn't be hurt? Because
Right.
I frankly, in my life experience, I don't know anyone who likes to be insulted. I have never met anyone who enjoys being insulted.
Nope.
Um, no one
Or
takes that well. No one responds.
invalidated.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
No one.
No, those
It.
kind of people I usually just say, F you. Um, And
So I would love nothing more than to do that, except the people I'm talking about are my own family.
me
Yeah.
too. Me too.
So
I mean,
I just,
I guess you only got to say it once, you know, and then they're like, "Whoa, okay, Angie,
Yeah.
whatever you
No.
say, girl, whatever you say."
No, my family is not there, girl. So that's fine. I mean, and good for you. No, good for you, and I think that's awesome. I don't have that benefit. I'm still like legitimizing my existence.
Yeah. I get it.
So, which is unfortunate, but I also am a mature person, and I'm able to make
See,
my
and
own
I'm not.
choices.
I need to get
I
better with that.
I can
Godzilla.
choose. I can choose like where I hold these people in my life. I can
Yeah.
choose how much time I spend with them, and I can choose to like, I can choose my boundaries with those people, which I do now.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, and it's crazy. It's like, I always say this, uh, doing the YouTube thing, finding my art and doing YouTube and joining the Artist Haven, and I have just met so many beautiful souls, so
I
many
don't know what I'd
beautiful
do without
people.
you guys.
And I haven't met, 80% of you, and
Yeah.
it's like, but I would come to you guys with something before I would go to, someone that I've been friends with for a long time that I have known and seen,
Yeah.
it's just, it's uncanny. And in a way, you hear so much about the internet and it's like, be careful, you got a lot of kooks out there, so on and so forth, which is true. But I have found the exact opposite. I have been embraced by so many beautiful, beautiful people, that I feel are my friends forever now. And
Mhm.
it's incredible. I mean, it's on both sides. You just got to be careful.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you found people who are like you. It sounds like. Um, and I think I don't know. I maybe I'm more of a loner, and I kind of am. I kind of hang to myself for a number of reasons. But I, like you, cannot agree more that the friendships I've developed in this community really have been extremely meaningful and have just been um, I mean, I couldn't have gotten through the last couple of months without you guys. Um,
Amen, sister.
Mhm.
and just you guys have really been there for me more than people in my own family. And we've been going through kind of a family crisis on my husband's side. You guys were there for me literally like every day. Literally every day.
Mhm.
And I can't believe that you were that faithful because just people don't do that. But you do that. And
Cheers to you, my friend.
Yeah.
Amen. Oh, wait,
yeah,
don't cheers yet. I'm out. Hang on.
I've got a little bit.
Oh, I just kicked the camera again. This
But yeah,
I'm
It's
going to get
okay.
some more.
just I
Yeah,
can't
no, I know.
I just there's no price. I can't put a price on the value of that. It's just
There's no,
I know.
there are things in this world that are priceless, and having a true group of friends is priceless.
That's right.
yeah.
And knowing that we will bring pretty much anyone into our fold and give them the benefit of the doubt and let them prove their worth to us. I know that sounds kind of like running the gauntlet, like you have to prove something to us, but if you prove trustworthy and
Exactly.
then we're gonna give you what we give you. If you prove to be just a taker and someone
Yeah.
that is just constantly negative, we
Yeah.
don't we love you, but we don't want you in our group.
Right.
Right.
But who does want that? Like
Right.
regardless of like, the context. That's life.
Yeah.
Right, Tish? I mean,
For
Yeah.
sure.
you got to have rules, especially if you're someone who's trying to maintain a forum. You got to put parameters and look out for other people. I would feel the same way.
Yeah. And I think that would be tough. I mean, I don't know how you do it, Tish, because, well, like I said, I mean, there's still part of me that's still, I let people not walk all over me, but they, there's my cork, just try to pull one over on me or whatever,
Right.
and I don't like confrontation, so, I just let people do what that's why it's like, that's got to be a really difficult thing to be a coordinator of this type of a platform. I mean, I would think it would be
Goes with
hard
the
for me.
territory. I enjoy all the friendships that I have, and every once in a while there's a bad egg,
Yeah.
No
But
egg.
I'm pretty good at judging character now.
Right.
On Coffee Talk this morning, one of the ladies in Coffee Talk brought up a question, and it was like, what is the one lesson that you have learned in life that you wish you had learned sooner in life? And,
Wow.
People had all these wonderful answers. I wish I would have learned to take more chances. I wish I would have learned to, be true to myself.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Mine is you can't help people that don't want to help themselves.
Oh, Tish. Wow.
That is my true lesson in my life that I
Yep.
just finally had totally hit home a few years ago. And it's just like, okay, there are people out there that are going to pretend to be nice and pretend to be your friend, but you're going to give to them, but then you eventually find out that they are people that aren't going to give back, or they're going to give back so much because they're and it just feels fishy. It feels not right. There
Yes.
should be a balance.
Yes.
And they shouldn't get mad at you when you tell them, no, that's okay, I don't need that. And then they shouldn't get mad at you and go, okay. They should just be like, okay, and accepting of
Okay.
that
Right.
put up.
Yeah.
When they get mad at you for saying no, then that is a red flag.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is
Yeah.
you need to
Absolutely.
get far away from that person. But truly, a person that doesn't want to help themselves, you can't help. And I've ran across so many of those people in my life that I wanted to help. I wanted to see their good over their bad, and I've gotten burned so many times doing that. And
I know
I
exactly
just
what you're talking
now
about.
I know it's like, okay, I know this sounds really bad, but I know how to test them.
Yeah.
I know what
Tell me.
questions to ask. I know how to find out if this is something going to be worthwhile for me to put my energy into, because I got to take care of myself first. I need
Right.
to
Yeah.
make sure that
Right.
I'm
First
taken
and
care of.
foremost.
I have my mental health. I have my physical health. And then I can be healthy to help others. And I can find true pleasure in helping others. And that is bottom line.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, and anybody who knows me, knows who I am and what I stand for, knows that I would help anyone, whether I like them or not. I will help anyone that wants the help and wants to do the work, whether it's they need help finding a job, they need help, with figuring stuff out on this or that or the other thing. But if they just want me to do the work for them, that ain't gonna happen. I'm too damn busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Amen, sister.
all you
Amen.
have to do is just find that balance. So with that being said, I don't know where Michael went. He just
He went to bed.
He said
Well, I know.
he's going to bed.
He gone.
he said what?
He went to bed.
It look have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, it looks like he left.
Oh,
We've been
well,
awfully
he didn't
chatty
tell me
tonight.
that.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe you had a long day.
Oh yeah, it's ladies' night, and I don't know
Hell
why that came
yeah.
to my
Since it's ladies' night. Yeah, since
Well,
it's ladies' night, let's
I
make
think
some new
it's time
rules.
to show our
Right?
pieces. We should wrap this up, and if we want to have an after party, we can. Um,
I would love that.
I know
It's a
I'm
Oh
on
long
the.
yes, it's
weekend.
ladies'
It's
night,
Oh,
it's a long weekend.
and the
Woo!
feeling's right. Yeah, it's ladies' night.
Yeah,
Oh, what a night.
I'm
so
feeling
let's
right,
start with
Angie.
Janice.
I'm feeling right. Yeah.
Me too.
Let me bring
Okay.
Janice
Yay, Janice!
up. That's Karen. Hang on. There we
Jeez.
go. There's Janice.
Well,
Sorry.
Yay!
I don't,
Oh, it's beautiful!
I'm not sure about
Yay!
that though.
It needs
I
something
like
behind
it.
it. It needs
Yeah,
something behind
it does. I realize
it.
that. Yeah,
But I
because
love the love. I do.
I do too.
tried to
Oh, I
make it
love that.
tried to
It's
make it real
beautiful.
grungy.
Oh, I love it.
I like it.
I love
Yeah.
And then I tried to kind of abstract, almost like a flag, but not a flag. But I threw gold in and black in. I kind of went off the prairie on this one.
No, you're fine.
But
I did the
mm,
same.
I'm going off
You
the prairie
followed
too,
my
Janice.
suit, Janice.
yeah,
I needed
I
to add
did.
some bling. And black isn't a color, so
That's right.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of lattice work, and someone painted it like the flag,
Oh,
like on their home.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
The
Yeah.
I mean, it's
weaving
yeah,
that's
yeah.
really
I love it.
Oh,
I love
dang.
the circles and the lines and just all the different textures and dimensions. I love it.
And the
There's the
circles
crackle
remind
paint.
me of little kids blowing bubbles out in their front yard, like July
Yeah,
Oh,
4th.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really cool.
Oh, dang. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Welcome.
My grungy
All
love.
right, let's bring up Karen Peabody.
Hi.
Casey,
Hello. Can you
Yeah.
can you see my stuff? Can you see it all in
Oh, yeah.
frame? Okay.
I love it.
Oh, thank you. So I took the colors and I just mixed them together. I'm gonna confess I went off the prairie like Janice, and instead of the gray, I used a buttermilk from Deco Art. Don't hate, but
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
I am just doing this. This is really like a base, and I'm gonna kind of go in a different direction with it. But for now, I'm just putting a base down. But these colors just came from mixing the palette colors.
Ooh. Pretty.
Yeah, exciting,
I
right?
like it. I can't wait to. I
Very
kind of
pretty.
almost see your vision. That's so cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna get a
Mhm.
little funky. It's I'm gonna funkify it. This is the base, but I wanted it to be a very like peaceful and ethereal base.
Oh,
So this
yeah.
is what I've got. Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, yep. I've never really tried something like this, and I'm trying to do each one, even though, they're the same size. I'm trying to kind of do each one a little different. I don't know if that kind of comes through, but they're
It
all a little
does.
bit
It
different.
does.
Yeah.
To me, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
They're the same,
So
but they have their own
yeah, they have their
personalities.
yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
They're really
and
beautiful.
of course, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to art with all of you. I look forward to making art with you, and you really are the highlight of my week, all of you. Just getting together like this in this setting is it's really awesome. So thank
Oh,
you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
oh,
We
Yeah.
love
Thank
you.
you for being here. I mean, I know you've
yeah.
been through a lot this week and last week and the week before.
Mhm.
And, I appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us and
Yeah,
just, making the best of it. And I think
Yeah.
arting is a way to release that negative energy that sometimes we keep
yes.
bottled up. and
Yep.
Yeah.
you know, it leads to disease and pain, and
Yeah.
we don't want that in our life.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, to your point, I think art, I've been arting every single day, which I don't normally do because, I have a day job and I've had a lot of like family obligations, but I've done it out of necessity to preserve my state of mind.
Yep.
And I can't speak enough for the power of art to really help, like, set the hit the reset button, and to the preservation of mental health, that art plays. It's a really powerful thing, and you don't even have to just have anything in mind. You can just come and, I don't know, scribble with crayons on a piece of paper, but that is, healthy.
Yep.
And it just, stuff like that has, shown me through this time, just as much as your company, during this period of time. And, with that being said, I just want to take one more opportunity to thank all of you, for the time that you've spent with me, because I really needed you. And, I really, really did need you. And I'm just really grateful that you were there.
Mhm.
We're always
you.
here for you, baby.
Mhm.
Yep. We're always here. So, Ange,
Ma'am,
let's
What
see
you got, girl?
what
What
you
you
got
got,
going
girl?
on here. I
I
said
got a
these.
mess. First of
No,
all, I'm going to need the vegetable brush really soon. That's going to be my after party. Me in the shower with the vegetable brush. Okay. I'm going to try and lift it.
sounds
I
like
actually did two pieces. What's
Ooh.
that?
I said it sounds like the game of Clue.
Yes.
He
Yes.
in the
Yes.
shower with the vegetable brush.
I'm in the shower with the vegetable brush. Just call me Mr. Mustard or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. So this Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard.
I actually did two pieces. This is the first one. They're just small, but this was a ring pour and I tilted it out. And
That's pretty. Wow.
thanks. And then I did this one on this little circle, which is so cute. And it's another ring pour. And it's got
Woohoo.
That's
really
beautiful.
cool cells and
Oh, I love your
fingerlings.
colors. Ooh.
Thanks.
Wow.
I think that the Prussian blue is really popping that one out. Those ones out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I love it.
It'll be.
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty now, but it'll be even more pretty later on.
As it dries, yeah.
Gorgeous, darling.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right.
Thank you.
So I just
What-
did some tags.
Matt?
And I
My
haven't
brother?
done the corners yet, but I did edge them so they have a black edge. And I left the what's it called? Pressing skill on it. So if I decide to do anything to the card, it'll be safe from my painty
My mother?
fingers.
Oh.
So
Oh, wow.
but
Wow.
one of them
I've done
this
that.
one is 4 inches and it's got some cool layers on it. And the
I love
Wow.
that.
are like 3.5. I think these are 3.5. Yeah.
You know what it
3.5.
reminds me of? Now I'm a little wackadoodle tonight, but with the whole kids blowing bubbles and stuff. But that last one that you just had up there, it reminded me of like the International Space Station pictures, that they take of
Oh, yeah.
nebulas
Pictures from
and
space. Yeah.
yeah.
So those are the 3 pieces. I trimmed them down. They're ready to go. I can, round the corners, do some other things on them too. But that's like Karen said, these are just bases. So
Yeah.
these will go in my stash. I'm probably gonna make some more out of different colored papers as the time progresses, so I can just have them ready for what I'm ready. Golly jeepers, I've had the hiccups like 6 times tonight. That's just like really annoying. So anyway, let's see. Saturday night, we have our live stream, and it's setting goals. There we go. I knew it. I remembered making the thumbnail.
Woohoo!
Like there's a trophy on the thumbnail. What does that mean? It's achieving your goals, it's setting your goals and achieving your goals. And we've talked about this before, but it's time we talk about it again because it was after the first of the year, and I just started my new job, and I knew what my goals were for my job, and I've attained them, and now I need to set new goals. So and new goals for the channel and new goals for my own personal life. So I thought we could share that process together and hang out. If you'd like to be on the panel, join us on Discord and DM me and let me know. We always welcome you in chat, and we're going to do it at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. So bring your favorite beverage, whether it's adult or a soda or a tea or water, and maybe a snack. And we're just going to hang out and chat about our goals and things that we've found successful for us in the past. And it's something that I thought about bringing to the Discord server, is having an accountability channel. And see if there's an interest for that and go from there. But I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out with us, especially our panelists, for spending their time and their art wares. So especially Angie has a channel. KP and Janice don't have channels. So, but Angie probably would like it if you'd visit her channel and show her channel some love, and maybe
I would love that.
And
I'm a whisker away. I'm a whisker away from my 1,000 or 4,000 watch time hours
there
and
you go.
1,000
If you haven't
subs.
visited Angie's channel, it's Angie Mason Fluid Art, I think, on YouTube.
Please
So,
do. Please subscribe. I'm begging you.
I've been subscribed since you started, so
I know.
it's a hard time remembering exactly what your channel is. But yeah, go share it over there. She does some awesome collabs and some fabulous artwork, and a Thursday night live party. So I think that's about it. So we will see you tomorrow night. If we don't see you tomorrow night, we will see you on Wednesday for Artapalooza. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness. Bye.
Night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Oh,